Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video on my channel. Thanks for stopping by today and seeing what's up with walking as a widower. Today is National Widows Day. I felt compelled to make a video today. If you know anyone who is a widow or a widower and you didn't know it was National Widows Day, cliche as it might sound, it's time to check in with that person. Even if it's just dropping a line saying, hey, I'm thinking about you, hey, I know today, if you're in the loop, whatever. I think it's just good every day, to be honest, if you're really close with somebody that has, lost like this, their loved one, their spouse, to check in. So, soapbox, I'm off of it now. But yeah, more into, I guess, why do we need a National Widows Day? I personally, whatever. The whole craze, I feel like, in the last 2-3 years is National Hot Dog Day, National IPA Day for beer drinkers, National Take Your Kids to Work, your Pet to Work Day, blah, 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 whatever. Every day, I don't know. I guess they're fun. But I wanted to make this video because there has been so much that's happened since my last video. My last video was one of the darkest videos I've ever posted. It's the first video I've ever cried on camera. It was not a good day. Today I come to you in a little bit better of light. My skin probably looks decent. I did a really bad shaving. Somehow I cut my ear and my nose. I've been going really fast lately, and that kind of brings me to today is over the past couple months, I've been up and down on different doses of a medication called lamotrigine or Lamictal. It is a mood stabilizer drug. I may have mentioned it in videos before, but it is a drug that they use to treat depression. I've had various side effects to multiple different things that I've been put on. And so finally, after being so unbelievably frustrated and making extreme boneheaded errors at work to the point where I had to have like a coaching session with my manager, and thank God for his patience. Very grateful for that. But my memory was just shot. I wasn't focusing. I was moving too fast. I had no idea what was happening. It was like literally I was moving so fast and yet time was going so slow, but like I had blurred vision around me. Wherever I turned, I couldn't actually process or figure anything out. So I finally got to a point where I was like, I can't keep doing this. The psych does not listen to me. I ended up not going to an appointment with him because I felt like he just didn't care. So I ended up switching psychiatric providers to a place in the cities here that only does psych. Like, that's all they do. They do complicated psych. And so I saw this provider for the first time about 3 weeks ago. And it was a telepsych appointment, so kind of like this, we're like on screens, and it went really well. Really like her. She diagnosed me, among all the other ones, which this is something I had never heard of, was medication-resistant severe depression, recurrent depression. And so my depression, basically, all your typical drugs that are used to treat depression for like your average Joe. I don't want to call anyone with depression an average Joe, but who isn't in my shoes, who can respond to Zoloft or all the other drugs that are out there. My brain blanked. That is widow brain. But really, these medications don't work for me. They never have. None of them have. That's why we went to lamotrigine. Lamotrigine clearly isn't really working. So I went to this doc. They put me on a drug called Abilify. Abilify is an antipsychotic class of medications. Number one side effect is weight gain. We'll see. We'll see after this weekend. I'm kind of back on the horse a little bit. Yeah, I promised myself I wouldn't get over 200 pounds. Anyhow, 2 weeks ago, I got really, like, it worked. It worked really, really well. However, the number one culprit for me was exacerbated insomnia. So I am a very light sleeper to begin with. Like, if somebody takes a step, like if my girlfriend's cats, if one of them steps in the hallway, and the floor creaks, I'm awake. That's how light of a sleeper I am. Very anxious. I wake up and then I don't go back to bed. So there's been a ton of that. Somehow I survive without a lot of like errors, and I just get through. But yeah, so that was great. And then so I decided to reach out to Psych and say, hey, I need something for sleep now because this is going well. I'm on like a 10 and a half, 12-day streak of going well. Well, or at least I thought I was going well. And so I get something for sleep, and this was Monday. Take it, spiral, crash, burn, flame pit. And it was like this slow crash and burn. And so this week, missed 3 days of work. My car needed $762 worth of repairs because of something in the street from construction. Went up and hit my undershield. So it's been a week. The hardest thing for me though was yesterday. I had a morning panic attack, and then it kind of was all day. I was like super high anxious, and then I had an evening panic attack to the point where I was angry and irritable and snappy with people, and almost in a scary way. And then it was like paranoia, like straight up, like when you picture somebody with mental health disorders, you picture them doing this. That was happening. Major up and down moods, crying, saying I can't do this anymore, what's the point? Like, not that I was suicidal, but to the point where I thought I needed a mental health intake in an ER and or a hospitalization. Somehow, some way, I calmed myself down enough to survive. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it worked. And so here I am sitting here today making this video because I'm kind of making this video for me because I want to get better. And that phrase sucks. Get better is not a good phrase because it's not like an illness that you recover from. It's not like a broken bone that like mends. I mean, it kind of is. It just mends way slower, but it never fully heals. So, Eric, you can do this. And even on your hardest days, you have to be honest with yourself. And anyone suffering from mental affliction, when you feel like you can't, you can. You can never give up. We're all here for a reason. You're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. And there is a bigger purpose. And so I need to be true to thy own self, work my program at any cost, whether it's telling people no, I can't do anything for like 8 months. I need to work on me every single day. I know my loved ones and my support group will be there when I need them. So it's kind of just one of those reaffirmations of I'm worth it, I'm here, I have a greater purpose, I want to be able to help others. That is, if you look at my first few videos from losing Jana, the first thing I wanted to do was create a YouTube channel to help other people like me. And I'm not really in a place to do that. And I don't know if it entirely matters because at the end of the day, it just needs to happen. Because when I help others, or if I know I've helped touch another life, it's gonna get me through. So yeah, that's all I got. I got wicked dry mouth from this medication, so I am gonna go destroy some water, potentially some LaCroix, new addiction. But I am so unbelievably thankful and grateful for all of you who are here. I don't care about subscriber counts anymore, but like just the ones who continue to watch and continue to go to the blog, even though it doesn't get updated regularly. I really want to do this, so appreciate your encouragement, your words of encouragement, your support means all the best, even if I don't comment or reply or like something or respond even. I am reading it, so with that, I am out of here. I love you all. Peace.